Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a Christmas holiday look. So if you want to see how I get my Christmas holiday look, then just keep watching. So when I think holiday look, I personally just think really neutral eyes and a red lip. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's just start on the face, because yes, I know some people start with their eyes. I can't, I start with my face. So first, lately I've been using a darker concealer first before doing my makeup. Ooh, back that up. First we're gonna prime. So this is the Tarte Base Tape. It's a hydrating primer. So I'm gonna use this first. I bet you're getting sick of this background. It's so much more convenient to sit, at my vanity, which is where I am now, which is where, damn it, stop doing that. Which is where I do my makeup daily. So for me, it's easier to start filming from here. So maybe I should just figure out a background for you that can sit here. So today is Saturday when I'm filming this, which means Christmas is 4 days away. Had an eye buggy. We're good. So Christmas is 4 days away, so I'm done Christmas shopping, but my aunt is coming into town, and my aunt and my mom and me are all gonna go Christmas shopping. I don't know why it's become a yearly tradition to do this, and for some reason they think doing it on the 21st is a good idea. So I'm not really looking forward to this because I hate shopping with my mom and my aunt because they can stay in one store for so long. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but oh well. And I'm done Christmas shopping, so I have nothing to shop for. I guess maybe I could get Mike something else. I don't know, but I'm just hoping. This is becoming a chit chat holiday get ready apparently, but I'm hoping Mike will feel better by the time Christmas is here, because he went to the doctor yesterday and found out he has walking pneumonia. So that's great. He sounds like crap. Oh man. And he has to wear a face mask. He's not supposed to go out in public, actually. Well, you know, it's recommended not to go out into public because I guess it could be very dangerous if he were to cough on an elderly or a kid. Okay, next. What am I'm so distracted. Face, foundation. Okay, what should we do? Do I want to be a little tan today or be my true pale self? Depends. What am I gonna wear? Because then I have to bring it down. Let's be a little tan. It's not even tan. It's tan. I'm fair right now. So this is the NARS. What is this? Natural Radiant Foundation. This is in the shade Gobi, which is like a really nice olive shade. I just need it a little lighter, but it's okay. See? I'm really, really white, if you didn't know. But I have an olive undertone, which is so frustrating. There's no pale olive tone foundations. You know of one? Tell me. This is the lightest olive foundation I've found, and it's still too dark. Let's talk, because we're gonna make this a chit chat. So what do you guys do for Christmas? Let me know down below. I'm really curious people's schedules. And like, I have a divorced family, and then Mike and I are married. So not only am I splitting between my parents, we have to figure out Mike's. Mike does only have one parent we have to go to because unfortunately the other one is not alive. But so that means we have to figure out how to split between 3 families. So we have my mom's side, my dad's side, and then his dad's side. So, what do you guys do? We have lately made it that my mom is Christmas Eve because of my stepdad's family. So I just tag along and say, all right, cool, that's ours now too. And then we go to Mike's dad Christmas morning and like lunch, and then go to my dad's for dinner. But then we also stay the night because he's out of town. So the only downside to using this foundation is the concealer I had that previously would work with this like coloring is gone. It's all out and I don't have another one. So we're gonna try to use a little bit of ColourPop in Fair 08 and mix it with the Too Faced Born This Way in Swan. Actually, maybe we'll just use Too Faced. You see, it's so funny. Like, I never used to notice how yellow this concealer was until it's against an olive toned foundation. And it's so yellow. Okay. I'm gonna add just a little tiny bit of the ColourPop, and I doubt on camera it's gonna show of making a difference. I have a feeling I put too much, so I'm gonna bring my foundation back out in case I need to add some to blend. And then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair for my powder. So I'm just gonna get that ready. Oh, do you wanna know brushes and stuff I'm using? This is a Morphe sponge. Have I used another brush? Oh, for my neck, I use the Fenty Foundation and 115 brush. For under my eyes, I use the Morphe M438 brush. All right, let's blend. Blend, blend, blend. Oh my gosh. So speaking of Christmas, this is gonna be a lengthy video. So speaking of Christmas, my sister wants a present, and I'm not gonna say what it is because this is going out before Christmas. So just in case she watches it, she wanted this item, and so I bought it online because none of the stores in town had it. And it was said, I paid, hold on, let me back up. I paid for extra or fast shipping so that it was like 2 to 3 day shipping instead of their standard, I think it was like 3 to 5 or 5 to 7, I can't remember. But I paid extra because I just didn't want there to be any problem, because you know, sometimes even though it says the shipping is only a couple of days, it doesn't include their process and handling time of like actually assembling it to ship. So I paid extra to make sure that it would be here, and it said it would be here on Thursday the 19th. Well, today's Saturday, the 21st, and it's still not here. So, and there's no update. So basically it's like it was in UPS's hands, and then it said it was being hand delivered, or not hand delivered, it was being delivered to USPS, the United States Postal, to finish or complete it. Well, that was the morning of the 19th that it said that they were handing it over. But then there's no update on either's website, not on UPS, not on USPS, neither one of them say anything. USPS's last one just says that it was en route to be delivered, and then USPS says that they received like the notification that they will be getting it, but that they're still awaiting the item. So I'm like, great. So I called them last night, and they basically could do nothing for me except for refund me the extra shipping that I paid for. So they're refunding that, and they're like, well, we can expedite one to you, but it won't go out until Monday, because when I called it was Friday night, so it was already the weekend. And I was like, okay, well, if the shipping companies are having problems shipping, then there's a big possibility it won't be here. So I'm like, just forget it. I'm not gonna also pay for an expedited shipping to then have to resend the one you give me. So on a whim, I decided to check the website and see maybe they got one in stock in the time that all of this has happened. Sure enough, the one right next to me has it in stock now. So I called them. They only have one in stock, so they're setting it aside for me. And now I just have to wait for the other one to finally show up and send it back to them. What a pain. Now that I've talked your ear off, let's move on. I'm not wearing this, so. Yeah, by the way, ignore the shirt. I know it's not holiday, or when you think of the holidays, no matter where you live, you think of cold. And this obviously is not a shirt for the cold. But I just grabbed something to wear real quick. Because I was in my pajamas, so I figured you didn't want to see that. Oh, do you want to know what that was? Sure. This is the Mode Lip Sleeping Mask. But it's not just for sleeping. They're so dry. Okay, let's move on to bronzer. So Mike and I have given each other a couple of gifts because we couldn't wait till Christmas. So far he gave me a Kylie bronzer in the shade Khaki. And then he gave me the Fenty, what are they called? Matchstick Trio. This is the light 100 shade. So I have tried these and I don't know how I feel yet. I don't know, I have to play with them. I'm not used to really using creams that much, but I asked for them because I want to use creams. So for today though, we're just gonna use the Kylie bronzer in Khaki. The packaging makes it hard for my nails to open, so. And then for the brush, I'm gonna use the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS2 brush. I've been really liking this for bronzer. And I'm done, hey. So this look that I'm gonna do is also like my professional photo look. I had professional photos taken for work on Thursday, and this is the same exact look I did for it. It's my go-to, you know? It's my go-to neutral, which is so funny because you'll see it's a matte lid, and I don't ever do matte lids except for this. My next couple of weeks are gonna be crazy. This week obviously is Christmas. Next week is my birthday. I feel bad for my family because they have to buy gifts twice in a row for me. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay, let's do blush. Sorry, I keep looking to the sides because that's where my makeup sits. I think I'm gonna do this Hourglass Luminous Light and Ambient blush. And I'm just gonna do a really light amount because a lot comes out. This is a Morphe M530 brush. I need a different brush for blush that's not as dense, so because I don't really like a lot of blush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder in the shade Fair. And then this is just a Sonia Kashuk brush. There's no name. I don't know if, whatever, sorry. It's just like a tulip. And then I just press that down here because it kind of cleans this up. And then also right here because I don't really, like I said, like blush too much. And I also I don't like it when there's stuff right here. I know some people like to take it all the way here to make it like look sun-kissed. Personally, I just don't like it in the center. Let's use one of the highlight, or let's use the highlight shade in this Matchstick Trio. It's called Starstruck, geez. And it's just like a pretty pink. So I've been trying to play with these to understand them. I didn't like it when I just put it on my face when I had no foundation. On top of foundation, I have a feeling it's just gonna rub it off. I tried using my finger thinking it would like warm it up and then put it on like I do with like my ColourPop Super Shock shadows or whatever they're called, but it doesn't do much for me. So the way I figured it out that I like it to look is I just take a brush and just swipe and swipe and swipe. So this is the Morphe and Jeffree Star JS4. It's hard to read. And then I just use that to apply it to my face. It does take more work. Let me know if you have these, how you use them, because I think it comes out pretty once it comes down, but it does take a lot of work. Like I said, with my finger, it doesn't really work for me, unless you just have to rub like a really long time. Okay, so on top of that, it doesn't, this is my favorite part, is the magnet. Anyways, I don't need to put another highlighter on because it does dry. It's pretty dry when you touch it, but I want to. So I'm gonna use the Ofra highlighter in Glazed Donut, and I'm just gonna add that right on like the high points. Okay, let me spray my face. So I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I think I'm gonna use a different palette than I used last time I did this look. But honestly, it doesn't matter what palette you have, you just need similar colors. So I'm gonna use, do I wanna use Soft Glam? See, but Soft Glam doesn't have the color I like. Open. Yeah, it doesn't have Rossi in it. All right, I'm gonna use both Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam. Honestly, if you wanna follow this to a T, just get Modern Renaissance. The only reason I'm using Soft Glam is because my tempera shade's like gone. So the first shade I'm gonna use is Raw Sienna. Like, I would use a Soft Glam palette on its own, but it doesn't have Raw Sienna, and I don't like burnt orange as much. Like, Modern Renaissance also has burnt orange in it. I mean, I could do rustic. No, see, it's too dark, so whatever. We're gonna go in Modern Renaissance and the Raw Sienna shade. And that's gonna be our beginning transition shade, or just our beginning shade in general. And I'm gonna use a Morphe R37 brush. Make it clean. That has a similar color on it. Cause I don't. So I just keep building and building and building this shade until it's a color and depth I like. I can keep building the shade up in one spot and it'll just keep getting more and more dark in that spot and build up depth on its own. Let's move on. All right, I'm gonna take the, oh, my lighting change again. Whatever. I'm gonna take the Cypress Umber shade, which is the dark brown, and I'm actually gonna use this Anastasia brush, which I think came with a different palette, but whatever. It's just got like a thin buffer brush on it, so I'm gonna use that and really tap that off. And then I'm gonna buff this on the lower lash line and then up into the crease in the outer V. And then when it has almost no product left, then I'm gonna lightly blend it into the crease. Okay, I'm gonna take the original brush and the Raw Sienna and blend and buff this out. So for the lid, this is when I'm gonna go into Soft Glam. Like I said, if you have Modern Renaissance, the tempera shade is also in here. I've just hit pan and can't really get any more. So I'm gonna go into the Soft Glam shade to take that tempera shade, and we're gonna put that on the lid. I'm just gonna use a Morphe M167 brush. It's just a pretty fat, flat definer. And I'm going to place that on my lid and then buff it into the other shades, and then we'll go back and blend it out. And I'm kind of cutting the crease, but only with powder, so it's not harsh. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back in with the brush that I used, the Cypress Umber, and just lightly buff it so that they kind of blend together. And then I'm gonna go in there with a fluffy brush just to kind of clean up the other edges. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and take Cypress Umber with a flat, not a flat, what is it called? Like an eyeliner brush. And I'm going to take that shade and actually bring it to the inner corner as well. Oh, I need a close-up mirror, that hurt. I'm gonna use it like eyeliner. Okay, I'm gonna take Cypress Umber again and line the bottom of my the bottom of my waterline. Okay, so to buff this out, I'm gonna go back in with Raw Sienna and a Morphe M506 brush. Oh, I forgot to tell you what that other one was. This is a Aesthetica, no other name. And the one I used for my top lash was a Moda Pro BMX 498. So for inner corner and brow bone highlight, I use the same pretty much always. So my MAC Nylon, and I'm going to take that, oh my gosh, My package is breaking. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful with it. This is a Crown C513 brush that I'm gonna use. And I put that a little low. Okay, that is it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, mascara, and lips off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I have finished the look. So for brows, I used the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade Dark Brown. And then I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in Medium Brown. And then for lashes, I just did the Benefit Roller Lash. And for lips, I did the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, the Are You Filming shade. So this is the completed look. I had some problems with the lip because of the lip mask I had on the bottom. I didn't take it off, and so it kept thinning it out. So they aren't the best. But yeah, this is my holiday look. I also do this kind of eye makeup, at least for, like I said, professional pictures. And then I would just do, you know, a nude lip. I'm probably gonna take this lip off and just do a nude look, because I don't really go out in public with a red lip, especially because of my teeth. So that is all I have for this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.